All right, so welcome to World Walkers, Refugees of Rhalanas. I'm Pedro, the GM and creator of World Walkers. With me are what's left of our split group for week 2 of what's been a fine adventure so far. Last we left off, the Refugees of Rhalanas had split off so that some of them could track down a lead as to how to restore the collapsed world of Rhalanas. The other half has decided to hunt down and help try to keep this world from suffering what might be a similar fate. I'm going to go around the group and kind of introduce ourselves. Callie?
I play Mabel, the Mousefolk Bard.
And then we have Data.
Hello, I'm Data. I am playing the Elf Ranger Kaluma Lassie.
And then we have Frank.
I'm Frank. I'm playing Valerie, the human summoner, joined by her summon Tatsu. Yeah.
And then guest starring is Nathan, who comes in from World Walkers Cog, the new podcast that will debut tomorrow.
Yay. Hi, I'm Nathan. I'll be playing the wizard known as Leviathan from the island of Arcadia.
A team player who wants only success for his fellow friends.
Fellow elves.
Something like that. And true names.
And true names.
Yeah.
So yeah, the quick recap is that they've called in a favor, and they're hoping to take down a Thrycreen that seems to be from the desert world of Athas, who is quickly trying to carve a name for himself on the world of Menroth, and they have cornered him seemingly on his little mirage castle deep in the desert of Bastok, and things are going well. They are accompanied with the Desert King of Bastok, Kaladar. Last we left off, he was mind controlled, and if not for a quick dispel from Leviathan, he might have quickly carved a path through more than just Kaluma. But
Kaluma did get the shit end of the stick.
So far, so good. Let's see. Yeah, we last left off with it being whose turn was it last? Do you guys remember? I have it my marker here, but I just want to double check with you guys.
The thing that happened was that he hit Leviathan with the purple thing.
Yep.
I think Leviathan had just gone before that and dispelled it.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
No, he dispelled it, and then I think I healed Kaluma, and then I think that happened afterwards.
All right.
Yeah.
So
Actually, I can look.
Here with your in-depth notes.
Yeah.
But that's what I have too. Is that he has slammed Leviathan and
so I went right before he slammed Leviathan.
Yeah. So he had unleashed these purple waves and slammed into Leviathan.
And you said I had disadvantage on my next saving throw.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
All right. So, just then, there's a bit of a shift in the atmosphere, and before you know it, everything seems to kind of feel like everything still kind of makes sense, but you're not quite sure what's happening as suddenly everything starts to shift. And one by one, you watch as, except for Leviathan, who's not quite sure who these people are, the rest of you are excited to watch as one by one your friends start to return.
Oh, shit.
But I need to know where they're appearing. So I need, first off, Evie, I need you to describe your character.
Hi, I'm a 9-foot-tall bearkin who's also a druid. So he's basically just a big brown bear with flower shit.
Raven, can you describe your character?
I play Larix, a paladin wizard, Oaken, pretty tall tree guy.
And then Josh.
I play Tap. He's a walking wizard turtle.
That's a lot quicker than I thought it would be.
What about the rogue
very,
stuff?
Yeah, he's very roguish too.
He has a roguish air about him.
Yep. So each one of them immediately surrounds Jaconis on the sandwalk up above.
And Paddington.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. The last one to form in is Paddington, who is another large, foreboding bearkin, and he stands directly behind Jaconis.
Oh,
Yeah, bit.
Yeah, he looks like a bear football player, which will come into play in a moment.
fuck yeah, get that scrub.
The first one to strike is Matthias.
Oh boy. Well, in that case, I'm gonna cast Flame Blade. Gotta get
All right.
the spell list out. So I've now got a flame sword. That's
Yep.
cool, I guess.
Yep. So you watch as like his palms strike together, and then when they come out, there's a flame blade that rips out of them.
Yeah, and I'm gonna hit him with that.
All
with
right.
that shit. I have to figure out what the attack is for that. Hold on. There it is. All right. Roll the hit. That is like over 20. Yeah.
That is definitely a hit.
All right. Cool. And that is 6 damage. Flame damage.
Flame damage. All right. Yeah. So you bring the blade into his lower back, and he kind of screams out loud and turns around confused. And then
Hello there, friend.
After that is Larix.
Okay. I am going to strike him and cast Ensnaring Strike also. And that is a 15.
All right. That's a hit.
Okay. Was worried there for a minute.
He
Okay.
has low AC, remember?
Yeah, but he's had time to prepare.
He's one of those stupid wizards.
Ensnaring Strike, vines come out of the ground, or thorny vines come out of the ground, and do 1d6 damage to him, and restrain him 1 damage. He has to make a strength saving throw.
All right.
Strength what?
14. Hopefully he has a negative strength.
Wizards aren't known for their strength.
He's a bug.
20
It's
minus-
relative with.
So you watch as the ensnaring strike kind of rips out of the sand, wraps around him, and you see him kind of struggling, trying to fight his way out of it, but to no avail.
Nice.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. And then
He is restrained.
Yes.
And he takes 1d6 at the start of each of his turns.
all right.
Now, at the end of your guys' turns, Matthias and Larix, you did a certain something, right?
I mean, we could. If you want to still go for that.
I'm not remembering what you're going for. What you're
3
talking.
point.
Oh yeah, I absolutely did a 3-point landing.
There you go.
Gonna do it. He's gonna do the superhero landing. Really bad on your knees.
We're all gonna jump off at once when our round is done.
Yes.
Wait, but is he still gonna be up there?
Just wait and see.
We have plans.
And then Paddington is going to maul him.
We had discussed something with Paddington prior, if you want to do that.
Oh, you did? I forget what it was.
Football tackle off the bridge.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, he's ensnaring strike. He's ensnared though.
We know.
We can still do a sweet ass DDT.
Do you want him to do it?
Yeah, actually, what would be ideal is if he could hold that football tackle until after Tap's turn. If he can hold action.
All right, yeah, he'll ready it.
Yeah, cool.
All right. And then Tap.
Tap is going to cast Hold Person, Wisdom 16 save.
All right.
He'll also yell out, "Surprise, you crazy bug!"
Deus Ex Machina.
He passes that.
Oh,
I thought he might.
Damn.
Yeah. So he just
All right.
turns and smiles, and you can see he visibly shakes that off.
What did you try to do to him?
Old person.
Hold
Oh.
Person.
Damn.
If only there were someone else that could cast that. All right. Yeah, Tap does a backflip off the bridge and winks at Paddington.
All right. So you're doing an athletics check. So you're doing an acrobatics check.
For style points, sure.
All right. It's a 40-foot drop.
Ooh.
So for style points and not to get real hurt.
I think he said he had a plan for this.
Now, we're all jumping off at once, right, Pedro? That's sort of understood.
Uh-huh.
Well,
Oh.
backflip for style, yeah.
All right. We'll give it a dex saving throw for half damage.
No, I think he's got a different plan.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction as soon as we're all in the air.
Okay.
That's a 16 dex for style points. Or sorry, wait, hold on. I didn't have my modifier.
Athletics. Or
That's a 22 dex for style
acrobatics.
points.
All right.
Yeah.
I got a 20.
I got a 10.
Okay.
I got a rock.
All right, Paddington, tackle that bug.
All right.
Nice. I like it.
Paddington is hopefully going to tackle him right off the edge.
He does. So he tackles him off. Give me one.
Hell yeah.
Ride that guy down like a boogie board.
Now, you do realize Paddington's going to take the damage, right?
Paddington doesn't care.
You know, you.
No, he does not.
Well,
And hopefully he squishes him right up on the lands.
Yeah, I mean,
I think that's worthwhile.
hundreds of pounds of bear on top of you is not
But-
exactly.
but Paddington's an NPC.
That's a
He
critical
wasn't
hit.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Wish that bug.
Yeah, Paddington's just crazy, so we were counting on crazy.
Yeah, but
He was
What if he-
wanting to finally do something.
what if he
Paddington,
dies?
go Paddington.
Paddington is
MVP
at full
Paddington.
health.
Paddington will not fucking die. No.
Don't you worry
Nah.
about our big old bear bud.
But he took a critical fall.
No, he critically hit him, I think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you watch as he just
critically
goes
hit.
and then like charges and tackles and breaks him out of the vines, and then like shoulder checks him and crashes him into the ground, and you hear Jaconis kind of scream as his back cracks into the floor. The rest of you have jumped off and you've done some pretty stylish 3-point landings, but you're going to take the damage.
I will cast Featherfall.
That's what I was
right
waiting
before.
for. Yeah.
Paddington.
I gotta stick that landing.
Yeah, and so you rolled a what? What did each of you roll for a acrobatics check?
I rolled a 20.
A 20. What'd you roll, Tap?
22.
Yeah, so 20 and 22, and then a 10.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Tap and Larix land with a point of inspiration.
I
Nice.
don't. That's fine.
And
That's fine. I was
yeah.
ready for it.
Yeah, and Matthias lands. The other two land with a superhero landing, and then you watch as Paddington lands, just like with a thunderous crash. The sand explodes everywhere.
Is he still on top of him?
Yeah.
Deus Ex Machina.
Is he still wrapped in the vines on the ground?
No, he broke out of the vines, but Paddington's got him wrapped up.
Yeah,
And-
because the vines kept him where he was.
It's
That's kinda
it's a new round, and it's Kaluma.
Can I see Jaconis through the sand?
You can see him, yeah, but he's got half cover.
You know what? Doesn't matter to me. I have a sharpshooter.
I know.
There you go.
So I'm going to bonus action Hunter's Mark Draconis.
Fuck him up.
So he can't escape. And I'm going to sharpshoot him. So I'm going to take the -5 to my hit. Let me just find the right dice.
How's it going, guys?
Hey,
You're back.
Paddington!
He
I
can't
think
hear
after
you.
the-
He's just growling.
All right. Regardless of how I shoot, as soon as I finish, I'm going to do a head count to make sure everyone made it back.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to be stuck with 1 and 1 and 1.
The 4
Rhalanas
intelligence.
is coming back, baby.
Sounds familiar.
Oh, no.
Oh man. He's too busy counting. He can't like focus on 2 things at once.
Yeah. One of these is a natural 1, and the other one's a 13.
Oh, I think that hits him.
The
still, doesn't
13
it?
hits.
Yeah,
Okay.
he got fucking low AC.
He's a wizard.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that's 13 plus 2 is 15 damage.
That okay.
All right, everyone, dog pile.
I'm hoping.
All right, so that arrow lets loose and slams into his shoulder, and you hear him once again scream. After that, he even though he's tackled, he lets loose with one of those purple waves into Kaluma.
Oh.
What's your AC?
14.
And he hits.
Double digit.
17.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Are you still up?
Nope.
So the
No.
crashes into you, and you watch as Kaluma flies back.
Tis but a scratch.
Kaladar lifts his weapon, charges forward.
He still has his inspiration die, I believe.
Mhm.
Last time. So damage or roll, whatever.
And he slides next to him and then brings the blade low and is able to get underneath Paddington once, twice, 3 times.
Him up.
He's pissed.
Yeah, well, he has to be. Hit him. Get that vengeance.
Oh, he got hit?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He hit him with the purple thing.
I did not know.
Yeah. No mercy.
Not in this dojo.
And, you know,
Absolutely.
he was mind controlled for a bit, so I imagine that's adding a little extra edge to it.
Well,
And
yeah.
you watch
His
as
last
he's just
name is Kreese.
he's just slashing wildly at him, and the blade kind of keeps bursting in that same energy, that reddish energy. And he's almost getting Paddington as well, and you can watch as he's really trying to restrain himself, but it's getting harder and harder the more he brings his blade into him.
Oh, Jesus.
And Kaladar starts to lose himself, but he's still with you guys for now.
Okay.
Valerie. Or no, wait,
if
no.
I-
Whatchamacallit? Another purple blast races out of me, screams, and he's like, then I'll take all of you with me. And you can hear him kind of kind of skittering and clacking again.
He casts Circle of Death.
No, there's no point in that. And the blast flies out at Valerie this time. What's your AC?
15.
15. Just misses you.
Ah, sucker.
Your turn.
If I throw fireball and I still use my thing where I can make people not get hit by it,
Mm-hmm.
does that count if they're being, tackled and shit?
Well, you reshape it around. What does it say exactly?
When you cast a spell dealing fire damage that affects other creatures than you can see, you can choose a number of them equal to your charisma modifier -1 or minimum 1. The chosen creatures automatically succeed on their saving throws against the spell and take no damage if they would normally take half damage on successful save.
I think in this particular instance, it's pretty tough because they're in the same square.
Yeah.
Okay. Can Tatsu reach him?
Yeah, Tetsu can get over there.
Oh, Tatsu is going to do the equivalent of a baseball slide in Draconis.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's going to bite him with. No, he's going to bite him with his tail.
Yeah.
Get him with those cleats.
He's got those giant claws.
Mm-hmm. There we go. So, it's a 22 to hit,
That's it.
and then I'm going to spend an astral die point.
Yeah.
Let me make sure I'm doing this right because I know that I can. Let's see.
You can roll the
connection.
damage, and then you can add an astral die to it to up the damage.
Okay. So, do that one. Second attack is only a 15.
That's it.
Oh, 2 attacks. Then can I do that one too?
You're. Oh yeah, he gets 2 attacks.
Yeah.
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 Oh, actually deals maximum damage each hit. Then that's what it does with the astral empowerment. When you use offensively, you can use a bonus action on your turn, so I can only do it once. Spend an astral point before or after the d20 is rolled. Doing so causes your elemental to deal maximum damage instead of rolling. So I can only do it once, so I'll have to roll damage real quick for the first one. Where's my d10? Ah. Oh shit. So that's 13 for the maximized, right?
Okay.
And 13 again because I rolled max twice. I rolled max. So
Naturally.
20 fucking 6 Tatsu damage.
That's a lot.
That's good.
All right,
He just bites the shit out of him with his tail.
Man, you watch as like the light explodes inside of him every time he bites, and Draconis is barely hanging on for dear life.
It's gonna go. I hope it was worth it, Draconis.
Leviathan.
Damn.
Well, I mean, seeing how bad he's gotten it, I
Finisher.
think I'm just gonna cast Chill Touch on him. That way, like the damage may not kill him, but he's not gonna heal on his turn.
There you go. That's nice.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good.
13 to hit.
Oh, that's a hit.
Love it.
The old ball.
That was 18 points of damage.
Oh,
Yep.
Jesus
So
Christ.
the chill touch flies out, and it coats him, and you watch as it freezes over him, and he stops moving, and he looks frozen. Mabel?
Do you want to build a snowman?
Take his eyes.
Oh, that's gross.
It's a winning strategy.
So he looks frozen.
He looks like he can't move. He looks
All right,
brittle.
perfect. All right, fuck it. I am charging in to him then.
Oh, I was going to say shatter.
No, I can't control my shatter hitting people, so I don't want to do that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
I'll
Shadow
just-
would have been amazing.
Oh, that's true. Does he actually look like he just looks like frozen, or like he just can't move? Nah, I'll just charge into him. It's fine.
All right.
Use my
So
charger.
Mabel's feet just kind of pitter patter towards him.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that hits. It's like a natural 14, so like a 21 to hit, I think.
Okay, to do what?
So, huh?
What are you doing?
I'm charging in to stab him with my rapier. Fuck it. Like,
Amazing.
I'll use that. That's plus, I think, 5 to my damage with my charger, right? I just want to make sure real quick again.
You have a charger?
Yeah, I have a charger.
Oh my god.
Our tiny mouse has charger.
So,
What, you guys have noticed?
so that's 14 damage.
Lobotomy.
So describe it. Like, how do you what are you piercing like his head, or what are you doing?
Well, okay, so like, what can I actually like get to with like Paddington all on top of him? Actually,
You can kind of like get his head or his shoulder or his neck or.
this is like dark turf male. She just kind of and runs forward, and she'll just try to get him. I guess like not trying, but just ends up actually kind of getting him in the neck.
Yeah, it's like you rush forward and you see her like that. She sees her chance. He's like all kind of frosted over, and just as he starts to crack the ice and starts to get his chance, you can see like the purple energy kind of pulsating and swarming over for his next attack. She leaps forward and just fearlessly just pierces into him, and you watch as he shatters and falls apart, and Paddington kind of crashes back into the snow.
Oh,
And that's it. The sands
Nice bug
erupt
kebab.
at that point as if they truly were a mirage, and you suddenly find yourselves in the desert.
we got him!
You did it, Mabel.
We got him! You guys came back!
Finisher.
The reddish energy that was surging through Kaladar's blade suddenly erupts, swirls around him like some kind of like vicious tornado, and then disperses into the winds, and kind of you watch it dissipate throughout the area, and then he kind of collapses and
I'm gonna go over to Kaluma and cast Cure Wounds.
Thank you.
There you go.
Matthias raises his hands in the air and yells, Deus Ex Machina!
Might have to hit a dab.
Sex Machina!
You guys came back so soon, and a good
That's-
time too.
It's gonna be 11 to Kaluma.
Thank you.
Nice.
When everyone gets away from Draconis, I'm just going to make sure that he's gone and cast Burning Hands in the spot.
yeah. So you guys are all picking yourselves up, and just you turn around, and you hear.
Torch the earth.
Can't be too
I'm
sure.
going to keep casting it until he's just ashes.
It immediately. Well, it's not ashes; it just melts. It's just
Oh, good. Well, go ahead.
Yeah,
I mix it with the
did
sand.
We did a Sub-Zero fatality here.
Oh my god!
That's true.
I'll turn around. You guys are great and alive. That's what I meant to say. Alive.
That was really good.
There are Thrycreen in the
Yeah.
distance who find themselves open, and they quickly start to scatter.
Yeah,
I'll
you
take a
don't
shot.
come back. No. What?
There are probably in other parts of the castle, the Mirage Castle in the city. And they're looking around and just starting to scatter far off in the distance.
They're like, oh shit.
I can still
Nice.
force you.
Not much we can do about them.
Kaladar
They
plants
will-
his sword in the sand and stands there and contemplates.
I don't think they will come back anytime soon.
And he turns around and he looks at you and goes, "That's probably how it works on your world, isn't it?"
We
But
hope.
yeah,
Actually,
I was
yeah.
kinda
That
thinking the
is
same
about
thing.
right.
A tidy little conclusion.
yeah.
Oh, speaking of which, Tap takes out his book and writes a tiny conclusion.
Pedro?
The battle concluded tidily.
Sorry. I was sharpshooting and I got a 14 and a 21 for my shots on the retreating Thrycreen.
On just one random one?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, you watch as like Kaluma just lines up a shot and suddenly like just like one Thrycreen off in the distance just takes it in the back and falls.
Oh, is that with the first shot? Because I did have the second shot.
Well, I mean, how much damage did you do?
I did 21 for the first shot.
Okay, that didn't kill it.
Oh, then my second shot is 16.
That killed it.
Okay.
All right.
Good shooting.
Yeah. This is one random.
Why could you shoot them?
Keep
They
the
were
change,
running
you filthy
away.
animal.
Yeah. Kaladar's like just a quick laugh. And
That one in particular.
Paddington picks himself up and he's like, "We have a lot to talk about."
Yes, we do.
You guys find a lot out.
Yeah, you guys really charged after this guy quick.
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
You know this.
And he turns around and he's like, "Thank you for your help, young magician." And he walks over to Leviathan.
No problem.
Yeah, you helped a lot.
Didn't Leviathan meet us when he sent us off to Rhalanas?
Yeah. But he's
Yeah.
just thanking him again.
Okay.
So, is everyone ready to leave the desert?
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably forever.
Yes.
And Kalidar looks
It's
upset
very
like,
hot.
I don't know about forever. It's not a bad place.
It's just really hot.
Well, I guess so. The question is: are we leaving the desert, or are we just going back to Kaladar's castle?
We should probably go back to
Wait,
Kaladar's
but
castle.
before-
Yeah,
Kaladar
I think
says.
so too.
Before we go back, so what about the Nubians?
We fuck about them? What?
We said we would try to help, and they did not do anything more to
Then they
help.
can come to me and request an audience and all the normal things that a people do when they want to join a kingdom, but
And you will not just be mean to them.
I'm not going to be mean to them.
You have to
And
make
you
sure
want-
your people won't attack them on
Make sure,
site.
yeah.
They're
They
not
don't
going to
hurt him.
attack them on sight.
You
Right,
promise?
I promise.
Okay.
Insight check. Oh, wow, that was a good roll. 22.
He promised.
Okay.
Kaluma probably didn't even get this far in the conversation. I don't know why I'm rolling.
He's like, he looks at Leviathan. He's like, transportation would be nice, but I've already asked much of you. I understand.
Well, where does everybody else have to go?
We can get where we need to go.
Hi,
Ken?
Willow.
Okay, I don't have to send you out of here.
We could go back if you are going. We could go too.
Yeah, we don't have to worry about transportation. Let's just all head back
But
to
if,
Shit.
if the king would like to talk to us
Uncle Frankie
further, we
says
can
hi.
go back with him.
Willow.
Hi.
You going to bed?
How many?
Where you guys going?
There are 9 of
I
us.
think we have 9 total, yeah.
Where are you? You got going.
Well,
by
then
yourself.
that's
Oh, so-
perfect.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I'm glad you said that because I totally forgot about Paddington. I was only counting the 8 on the screen.
Oh no.
It works out perfectly.
Okay, goodbye.
We leave Kalidar behind. You can walk back to your kingdom.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you guys want to come with us, I can take us all.
Yeah. We should go too, maybe.
Will that leave you some magic to get home?
I'll be fine. I'll teleport everybody back to Kaladar's castle.
All right,
Cool.
so
Whatever your
Awesome.
yep, with the distinctive pop that comes only from that kind of teleportation magic, you suddenly find yourself within the hopefully safe this time walls of Kaladar's Bastot castle. And you're within the throne room. The obviously the throne itself has still broken from when he pulled the travel beads out, but you're within the grand walls of the throne room again, and Bastot or Kaladar's still not used to the instantaneous teleportation, but he kind of tries to pretend he is, and he's like, "Well, right, so okay, so extends his hand for a handshake."
I take it.
What?
Oh, for
It goes to
for-
Leviathan.
Oh. I just do the hand through the hair.
Interception.
That's not the first time Val has just sort of slipped in, right?
Mhm.
That's awesome. Yeah, I'll shake his hand. It's fine.
All right. Well, I know we're supposed to be even, but I feel like I owe you.
All good.
All
I
right.
came out ahead in this deal.
We still need to meet up sometime and talk about what's going on up north over there in Arcadia.
Well, I mean, we can wait until tomorrow. I can wait until tomorrow before I leave.
All right. Well,
Yeah. All right.
Kingdom's resources are yours, and he's like, "I'll get a room prepared for you if you want to stay."
That's fine. I'll prepare my own room.
All right. And so you heading out then, essentially.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't you use that name for a good long time, you.
What's that?
Don't you use that name for a good while.
I will cash in those favors when I damn well please.
That's fair.
Touche.
Now, Nathan, you're free to. I mean, you're good. Thanks for coming out. You want to head out now?
I have about 40 minutes before I have to leave. So
yeah, it's up to you. Like,
I don't know if you all want me to go. I'll go, but I'll stay.
Out.
You're free to stay.
It's up to you.
It's funny to me, Kelly, that you got tired of me before Frank.
Well, it takes so much now.
Well, Frank's characters don't take our true names.
You know,
This actually works out pretty well.
Small price
We're a bit short on spellcasters.
I mean, if you gave me your true name.
We are all spellcasters.
Well, not technically all of us.
All of us.
Technically, all of us are spellcasters.
All of us can cast spells. That doesn't make all of us spellcasters.
It's close enough.
I figure, honestly, I can try to hold on until about 9 o'clock myself. And
Okay.
if I can bow out, I would appreciate it.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm good with that.
Okay.
What about you guys?
I'm fine with that.
It's fine.
Thanks, guys.
No problem.
I'm just gonna make a new character.
Are you really?
No, not for this game. But
Oh,
Yeah. So.
I was like, what the hell happened? It seemed like everything went so smoothly.
Yeah, I was like, well, this was a bust. I was like, wait, what?
I didn't get to murder everyone.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So, yeah, Kaladar says, well, if, what say we celebrate with a feast?
Yes, that's fun.
Feast, feast, feast.
And then you
feast,
guys can
feast.
talk about whatever you need to talk about, unless Leviathan and I aren't, privy to the details.
The question is, do you really care about the details?
Looks at Leviathan.
The question is really, do you want to know the answer?
All right, join if you wish. We have much to discuss on.
An elf's got to eat.
So,
Okay.
all right. And with that, he heads off to get the dinner preparations ready. So basically, I'm setting that up so that, like, again, if you guys don't want them to know, that's cool. If Nathan wants to bow out, that's cool. I don't really care how we proceed.
I don't care if Nathan knows.
Yeah.
He might be able to help
You
us.
should
find
know
it.
that anything I learn, I'll use it against you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
Player, no. Character, you're an elf. You're cool.
I'm not too worried. He doesn't have my true name, so.
That's true. I only have half the party. You guys are safe. Mostly safe.
All right. So
It's not often that I call in favors that get everybody killed.
We don't often call favors.
No night raids.
No.
no, that was some other jerk.
So where do you guys go from here?
Yeah.
We have a bit of a mission.
We do?
Well, our
Yes.
first mission is here on on Minroth,
As luck would have it.
Okay.
which Mabel might be able to help us with.
Really? What do I need to do?
You need to roll a really good performance check.
That should be easy.
Would you be able to send a message to Zell?
Yes. What do you want me to say?
Tell him
need
we're
to-
gonna knock on his door in a few minutes.
Yeah, we need to know where he is, basically.
Oh, okay. All right. I will send him a message. All right. I'm pretty sure I have the
He's on this world.
Well, I can
Right,
send him a
we-
message anyway.
I know. I'm just making sure you don't send it to Rhalanas or wherever.
I just send it to him. I don't know where he is.
Well, in that case,
Okay.
Yeah,
I will send a message.
Ask him where in where did he say he was? Hobbsblawn?
Pops one.
Hobbsblawn. Yeah, ask him where in Hobbsblawn he is.
Okay.
It seems
Hello?
weird to you, maybe, Leviathan, that like they want to talk to the druid, like the head of the druid council.
Yeah, I'm gonna say like they think he has purple skin and carries a book.
Everyone's experiences may vary, man.
Okay. Hello, Zell. Where are you exactly? We are going to visit you soon.
Mabel.
Okay. This is Mabel. We have much to discuss. Okay, bye.
Cool.
Do you have a
Emojis at the end or anything?
Thank you.
And then it takes a little bit, but then you get a message back that says, I'm in Hobbsbon. How are you going to get here?
How are we going?
Remember the third level, Callie?
I do actually.
what we have talked to them about what's going on.
Not
by
yet.
now.
No, it's supposed to all be at dinner.
Oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
But how are we going to go talk to him?
Magic.
The Kaladar opens the door and he goes, "Okay, so dinner should be ready within 2 hours."
Oh,
Awesome.
okay. We will keep talking.
Magic we've discovered at the place.
What magic? What are you talking about? That can all wait till dinner, surely.
What?
Yeah, I can wait for dinner.
Great.
Okay. What are we going to do for now then?
We're gonna go drink so much alcohol.
I'll
Yeah,
prepare for that
have
as well.
Dinner.
You,
Do you
Helen,
have champagne?
I will have whatever you want ready.
I'm just standing back
Yes,
behind
I want
everybody, just shaking my head.
I need a stiff
I have
drink
not
right
had-
about now, and I usually don't drink.
I have not had fizzy in a long.
What are you wearing?
Oh boy.
Oh, jeez.
Dialing.
is that a bucket on her head?
No mind control for her.
Frankie, whose attention
Yeah, that
trying
is
to get?
definitely
Mm-mm.
Tap's lead helmet there.
No, we cannot hear you, Frankie.
I will.
Hey, the hell
Good night.
That's
Yeah,
very
Listen,
nice.
This is Sparta.
So
Good night. You look very safe.
Good
night. Can I have a kiss?
technically, she did.
Oh, you took the
You
helmet
guys hear
off.
me now?
All the dry cream.
Oh,
Can you guys hear me?
someone brush their teeth.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Hear you, Frank.
Good night, Willow.
Willow is indeed a good night.
Yeah, it's a good night. I'm glad you caught that.
Did she come up with that, or?
No, I said it hoping that someone would laugh at that.
Oh.
Good night, Willow.
So are we still filling in or what?
Yeah, I was like, I've been trying to. I guess I got muted somehow.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
what's going on? Like, how do we know where Zell is? Like,
So are we doing it now or are we doing it for dinner? We're doing it before dinner? Or are we
Well, I
letting
figure
them-
everyone would wash up and take care of themselves before
Yeah.
dinner.
Yes, I need a bat.
Yes.
yeah, I take a good bath. I have Tatsu wash your back.
I'm all sandy. Blech.
Tatsu can hold a cloth, right?
Sure.
Yeah, then he can wash my
I
back.
don't want to get into the particulars of how you bathe with your summon.
Tatsu is a mystery to all of us. The only thing we know,
We're partners, okay?
You
only
have
thing-
an alien familiar that washes your back for you?
the only thing we really
Well, I
know
got in the
that
game,
Tatsu-
baby.
The only thing we really know about Tatsu is that Tatsu is a
Motherfuckers. He's not a Digimon. Never
He's
has
more-
been.
He's more like a Pokemon.
Hold on. What's up?
I don't believe you.
No.
We never see Tatsu go back to like revert in form. He's always progressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 2 hours later, you've all come together for a grand feast. The grand dining hall is magnificent. The table is long. It seats easily 30 guests. At the head of the table is Kalidar, who refuses to dress formally, still like basically bare-chested with the strap and the sword on his back.
Absolutely.
With the essentially the
That's got a
desert
red
cargo
hat on.
pants.
Does he still have the bucket on his head?
He does not. No, he's thrown that off. He trusts your victory. You've all been given formal wear to wear.
Ooh.
You have been expected to wear it. Everybody except for Leviathan.
What about
What
me?
kind of weird party is this that he gave formal wear to everybody but showed up shirtless?
That
best
Leviathan
party.
doesn't have to wear it, but he's been given formal wear if he chooses to wear it. Everybody else is expected to wear formal wear.
All right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
These are very nice.
What, am I just wearing a bow tie or something?
They now, when it comes to lyrics, they didn't quite know what to give you.
They
So
just
they
you a
gave you
wax
large wizard robes. When it came to Tap, they got very large dwarven formal wear. It's very baggy. But no, he doesn't wear formal wear.
What about the bears? Am I like wearing a tuxedo?
Basically, yeah, you've got very, very large dwarven.
Did they
It
just
looks
give
like they
Mabel like?
struggled.
Did Mabel just get
Val.
like children's clothes?
Val also wears a tuxedo.
They did not get anything for Val.
What?
How could
You're
they?
beyond them. You're beyond them.
They didn't,
I'm
they,
too tall.
they didn't get you best in show for Val, man. They don't have anything that they could possibly like.
Well, no, I still. You know what? No, fuck it. I still got my formal.
Oh,
wear
for
from
Val. Sorry, they meant for Tatsu. I heard Tatsu.
No.
Yeah.
I love that Val got best in show.
I was thinking like Val's like,
Give that bitch a biscuit.
no, but I don't know if Leviathan did dress up, but like, it's up to you. Like as a
Oh,
guest,
no.
I didn't think so. Yeah,
Yeah, I show up in a tux.
in a tux. Yeah, this giant Goliath tux.
I love the idea that there's a bear wearing a tuxedo at a dinner party in a castle.
But yeah,
Yeah,
Tires
what's Paddington wearing?
what?
Yep.
Yeah, what's Paddington wearing?
Paddington did not dress up.
Aw.
Is he naked?
How rude.
He was wearing his same constable clothing.
Why did you
That's
not
official
put
enough.
your fancy clothes on?
You asked him that as he's standing outside the doors. They won't let him in.
You should
And
wear
he's
your
like, I don't-
fancy clothes.
I'm not gonna dress according to them. They can't force their style upon me. Their oppressive
But you
style.
look so nice.
According
You
to
already
them.
look nice, but it is a chance to be different a little bit. It's just
He stomps off.
Ah, nice.
About
Oh,
20
maybe.
minutes later, he comes dressed up, looking just
I
like
almost wanna-
Matthias.
Val almost
you
asked.
look so
I
nice.
look.
Val almost wanted to ask him if he needed help.
He looks angry. He's like, "This is just a way for them to make us look the same."
No, you look very nice. Okay.
They let him in. He goes and sits down. So they're lucky I'm hungry. So one by one, you all sit down. You all right, Jamba Juice?
I just had this idea that Tatsu's there too, with like a light bow tie. And the only way I can make him speak is by putting peanut butter on his tail mouth,
What?
like Mr. Ed.
No, I get that. I just
Just
The
a
fact that
visual-
you understood it right away throws me off too. That you're like, "Oh no, of course."
I just had the idea pop my head. I'm sorry.
Frank, please. We can't keep doing this.
Oh.
Evie, come on, Frank. Oh, so all of you sitting down together, and you're waiting for Kalidar to raise a glass and give a toast, like a proper like head of state.
Is everybody eating?
He's chewing down right away.
Kaluma's eating.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're not
Yeah.
going to like toast or something? Okay.
I'm not eating toast. No. There's meat. There's meat. Do you want toast? Should I have made some toast?
No.
No,
I
I'm okay.
Oh,
I
great.
grabbed the 2 M's, meat and meat.
Yeah.
Am I able to sit down at the table, or do I have to stand?
You have to stand. They don't have chairs for trees.
Okay.
Also, it's
I'm
They've
just-
got wooden chairs.
Wouldn't that,
I'm
wouldn't
just
that be
standing there
uncomfortable?
watching everybody eat.
Yeah.
Kaluma will just hold up a glass of water for you.
That's all right. I don't need it.
By the way, Kaluma's still covered.
Daintily,
I chow the fuck down.
I daintily eat.
I don't know if Tatsu needs to eat, but if he does,
you
then
know
he's
he
wel-
doesn't need to eat. He's an elemental. This would have come up.
Okay.
So yeah, you guys are chowing down, and then at some point Kaladar says, how was your trip?
Very enlightening.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Yeah, I suppose it wouldn't hurt to go over everything.
Yeah.
So, Larix's instincts about who the person we met was correct. It is Hobson. He doesn't like to be called a god, but we would call him the god of wisdom.
What?
What does he like to be called?
He likes to be called a wizard.
Oh.
Okay.
That's
point
very humble of him. So does that mean that Leviathan's a god then?
You're goddamn right it does.
Kaladar lets out like a heart. He's like,
Is it a wizard that I've ever heard of?
Hobson?
Yeah,
You could roll an intelligence check.
I'll do that.
Maybe an arcana check, actually.
Whichever one.
Arcana.
Okay. 14.
No, it
14?
doesn't ring a bell.
14,
Okay.
you're not a god.
There you go.
Just some scrub.
Maybe I just rolled really low.
Exactly.
So, the
He used
summary.
up all his legendary actions.
There you go.
Well, do they know? Does everybody know from Rhalanas what Hobson did?
I think we talked about it.
Anyone that wants to could roll a religion check.
I think we talked about it before we
I
left.
think. Yes.
Yeah, I think Larix, you shared your insights with the
I
group.
got it.
Yeah, you guys can just tell them, or they can roll. Like it's basically they can roll for self-esteem. Like,
16.
I know already. What?
My passive is 14.
Yeah, I don't know why I rolled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Larix, you want to fill him in on who Hobson is?
He's basically the rider of Rhalanas.
The writer of Rhalanas?
Yeah,
Right?
so if you rolled a 16 on your religion check and you weren't there on that Thursday, yeah, a 16 in religion check would let you know that if you're the kind of person that believes in that kind of stuff, yeah, the Hobson, the god of wisdom, is the the creator of Rhalanas. He's the one who
The author, if you will.
yeah, exactly. If Rhalanas is a story, then he would be the writer.
Nice. Wait.
Wait for what?
Do you mean that in like a literal sense?
Val hasn't had time to
What
process.
What do you mean it in?
First literal, then figurative. He tells us that he started the ball rolling. He wrote down his vision for the world. But he's not dictating everyone's actions through his
Oh.
story.
Allie.
Mabel disappears in a poof of mist.
Kaluma draws his bow looking for a thri-kreen.
Oh, no.
Ellie, come back.
There's a lot more than just this, though. First off, how many of us actually believe he's the god of wisdom?
I look over at Paddington and I say he is.
I'm not saying he is or isn't. I need to know if we're all on the same page on this. Because what he throws at us in this story, it means we got to go all in on him. There's no room for doubt on this.
And that's sort of where Athas comes into play. We're the ones that are going to be rewriting the story.
Where what?
Yeah.
What do you mean we're rewriting the story?
Do we have any honey? He looks around to one of the waiters.
So, Rhalanas' story is gone. Something happened in the past to essentially erase what Rhalanas was. We need to rebuild. We need to retell the story.
What?
Tap pulls out the book and the quill briefly and shows them what we have to write in. The Guardian was able to shepherd a few select creatures and people and important aspects of the world and deposit them on a few other worlds. We need to retrieve them and bring them back to the void, which is Rhalanas.
Can you say it again a little slower, please?
No.
So we have to remake Rhalanas?
Basically.
Yes, essentially, yes.
We do that by writing in the book.
The book is what's going to allow us to walk between worlds to retrieve items. That's how we're going to see Zell.
What I miss?
Just lore stuff that you already know.
Okay.
On Thursday, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, and that really catches your attention, Leviathan. That they can write in this book and it can teleport them wherever they want to go now.
But he kept the book pretty close, didn't he?
Oh yeah, I flashed it and stowed it. Yeah.
Well, that was what I thought I heard. Okay.
I'm keeping my eye on Leviathan the whole time, by the way.
So we write.
I, sir, am a grand wizard, not a thief.
So we write.
You're just calling a favor.
Yes. We write the story that we're telling as we travel, and the book will take us where we need to go as long as it's a good story.
Really?
Meaning, like, we have to write like good descriptions, or
Yes.
make narrative sense, like we walk through a door and voila.
Well, narrative sense makes no sense since we just kind of teleported into the middle of combat.
So suffice it to say, we were able to make enough narrative and theatrical sense to teleport back to you guys and help with Jaconas.
Okay.
But from our understanding,
Callie, you would be a natural at this sort of theatrics.
Mabel.
The more detailed and the more story-like the description is, the better chance we have.
Yes. Okay.
And where did you say you got this book?
We got it from Hobson.
we got it from a god of wisdom on another world.
From Hobson and Hobsbawm.
No, Hobson's not an Hobsbawm.
Oh, who was in Hobsbawm?
Zell.
Oh,
We're going to go pay Zell a visit as soon as we're finished.
Hobson, you say?
We can save Rhalanas.
You can roll another intelligence check if you want to.
We can save Rhalanas by writing story.
No, Leviathan can.
What happened?
I can what?
You can roll another intelligence check if you want to, or wisdom, either one.
A Leviathan check.
Did you say intelligence or wisdom? I'm sorry.
Either one.
18.
Yeah, because that kind of sticks with you, because like Hobson, Hobsbawm is like it's also known as the City of Stories on the mainland. And then Hobson is the god of wisdom, and that's their world seems to be made of stories as well.
Right.
It's all a coincidence. Don't worry about it.
Never mind.
What? No.
No, Frankie, it's cool.
So we are going to save Rhalanas by writing a story.
That's a part of it.
Okay.
What's the other part of it?
Is
Yeah, sometimes you need a bard.
we need to take these artifacts and creatures back to the void. Where the only thing that seems to remain is Hobson, a blank parchment floor, and the church where we encountered the broken mirror. And that's it.
The church?
Oh.
The church, of all things to leave, to
Well,
stay.
I did say it was there for a long time.
We need to bring all of these things to that void and have them coexist long enough for us to, once this is all complete, find who Hobson called the last architect, an immensely powerful being called Tompkins.
Tompkins.
What?
Okay.
I know this being must have immense power to be able to remake Rhalanas.
Build a world, yeah.
I mean, he should have renamed himself if he had that much power.
Why wouldn't you guys go find this guy first and have him make the world and then just fill it with people?
I was just about to ask that.
But then would it not be
story?
It would not be the same, right?
I don't know. Build the world however you want first.
We were told that he had to be the last step.
Why?
We cannot just rebuild Rhalanas however we want. We should
Why?
build
That
it the
God
way
did.
It was.
No,
But
he
you're
only
not
started the
gods.
story.
You're not gods.
Yeah, now look at it.
He laid things in motion and the story wrote itself, essentially.
Oops.
We are going to fix it.
We had to find some artifacts. Do we know what artifacts we need?
That's why we need to go to Zell first.
We know the first artifact,
Ooh, what is it?
or we know the first person we need to see, and that's Zell.
Okay.
He's the one who hid the artifacts around the world. So he's who we'll talk to first.
I'm going to lean over in the direction of Leviathan. So they need to grab the druid because he's from their world.
Okay. Well, okay, I mean, do you guys need help or you're good?
Can probably do it.
Yeah, we're
It
good.
should be us to do it anyway. It's our world.
Okay.
We ain't giving you any more true names.
Fair enough. I'm on my own. Sorry.
That bank has been tapped dry.
Thank you for all your help so far, though.
Yes.
You know?
It was very helpful.
And
No
according
problem.
to Hobson,
Yeah.
once everything is gathered and we find this immensely powerful godlike figure of Tompkins, we can remake the world.
Wow. Will we get to watch it, you think? Will we get to see the world remade?
We can ask him next time we see him.
That will be cool.
That would be a great show.
That would be a great story.
You guys, did I forget anything?
You could write that story and it would happen.
There's also another stop we should make.
Okay.
Yes.
And I pull out the little bunch of straw from my bag.
This book won't just take us between worlds. It can also take us to, what was it called?
Sanctuary?
Sanctuary.
What's
Thank you,
sanctuary?
the person that wasn't with us at the time.
What is that?
That
Yeah.
straw.
Take you to a farm too?
Basically, the afterlife.
I'm sorry?
We can go to what?
We could visit the afterlife briefly and try to retrieve our scarecrow friend.
Columbus gonna look at his food, kind of like, wow.
Could we grab
Friends?
Johnson?
And then he looks at Leviathan and he's like, "They want to go to the meadow."
It sounds like it.
The meadow.
Yeah.
Is that your
think
name
so.
for where the dead go?
Why don't you just build a new scarecrow?
Oh.
You already
This
got
one-
the straw.
This one was quirky. I don't know if we'd get it right.
No, he wasn't like a you know,
Oh.
he was a person who got
Couldn't
turned into a
you
scarecrow.
just write the scarecrow into the book?
No, we asked that.
No.
Oh,
We'll take
It's
us
never
where
as
we
easy
go,
as it
but
should be.
it won't
You-
do the heavy lifting for us. It's
you want a golem?
convenient as that would be.
You know how to
No.
make those, don't you, Leviathan?
He's not a golem. He's a man cursed as.
Oh, you want to curse a new person? Jeez.
No, we want to bring him
I can
back.
do that too.
I mean, that's an option, but it just wouldn't be the same.
You want to recurse the same person?
Well, maybe he'll come back as his old self.
Well,
yeah.
So why'd you keep the straw?
Didn't the king meet Arthur?
Yeah, the king did meet Arthur.
Was
Yeah. But he's like, why would you want to put him back in the straw?
Maybe
Because
could
we
bring
don't
back-
have the original body.
Oh shit! Yeah.
But do you
I
think
mean, if we had a
the
body,
person turned
to
into
bring him back,
Maybe if we
do you
bring him
think
back
you're
to
going to be
the-
able to bring him back in the straw?
in the absence of any other vessel,
Well, I think the straw was formed from his real body.
Ugh. Wouldn't a regular resurrection work on him instead? Why would you
Can
want
you
to
do
go?
that?
possibly.
Do you know somebody who can resurrect?
Jasper?
Jasper, the
Friendly ghost.
Is Jasper the wizard from?
No, it's Gasper.
Okay.
Jasper's you would know, both Leviathan and Kaluma would know. Jasper is a powerful cleric on Arcadia.
I don't know. That sounds like a long trip, and we could just
Yeah, you should probably just go to the afterlife.
go back real quick, nice and easy.
Ugh, who has the time?
The time. Oh, that's good.
You know, I'm a lazy wizard, so
Well, from what I hear, resurrections also cost a
An
bit.
arm and a leg?
a poor
Man, really? on today of all times?
Yeah, on the 3rd of October.
That's fucked up, man.
Ooh.
That's fucked up.
That's not good. It's not kosher.
No, it's not. I'm sorry.
Look on Pedro's face for a minute was like, I don't understand.
Yeah, I'm assuming it has to do with stuff.
Well played, sir.
or not.
Yeah, Callie's having a hard time.
All right. I'll stop causing distractions.
No. But
We're just
You're
telling you that was a really bad joke for the day.
no, yeah, it hurts. It hurts.
You can make the joke tomorrow, just not today.
I'm assuming that if it's a Frankie and Evie joke, that it's probably Full Metal Alchemist.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. All right.
You just Googled it.
No, I didn't.
I saw you looking at a screen.
Because I'm looking at the stream, the OBS, in order to reconfigure the layout.
Anytime it's an arm and a leg, it's definitely Full Metal.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Pretty
Okay.
much.
Almost always.
No, I guess because of like Sacrifice, Arm and Leg,
Pretty
and
much.
then Frankie and Evie both like that show a lot. So.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good show.
Anytime someone talks about sacrificing an arm and a leg.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
definitely
get
Full
I
Metal.
guess like equivalent exchange or something. So like I guess that I was a pure guess. I didn't Google it at all. I promise.
Mhm.
Frank, today was like the day that they tried to bring her back, right?
Yeah.
They tried. The protagonist tried to bring back their dead mother, and this is the
She
day
came
that.
back.
No, it wasn't her.
No.
It was just a body.
It wasn't even her.
It wasn't even a body.
Something came back.
It was a body, but it was a living body, but it wasn't a fully formed person. It was kind of like the scene from Galaxy Quest, but the creature has turned inside out. Excuse me, turned inside out? And it exploded.
These aren't spoilers, don't worry.
No, it's literally like first episode shit.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's really not like.
First episode, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know there was a first episode, so that's a pretty big spoiler. But anyway,
It was nice to meet everybody. I gotta go.
Yeah.
All
I'll
right.
see you
Thanks,
later.
Nate. Have a good one.
See ya.
Okay.
Did he not really leave?
I guess
No,
not.
he just muted his thing,
Muted and turned off his camera.
Okay, let's.
so he could still be secretly watching.
Okay, we'll leave. I'll just remove
At
him.
least it preserves the layout.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes.
Yep.
Okay.
So we can go to the afterlife.
Yeah, we'll grab
Right.
Arthur and we'll grab Dunstan too.
It might not be as easy as we're thinking, though.
Oh shit.
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah.
The afterlife
Things never are that easy.
sounds like it would be dangerous.
Yeah. Hobson said that the afterlife might not be ready to get, let go of Arthur's soul, and then it also might not be ready to let go of our souls if we enter. So
Wait, what?
that seems like a late game thing.
Wait,
Yeah,
what?
let's not go there, Kaluma says.
Yeah, I like that idea.
But maybe, we should at least wait. That sounds, pretty
Oh,
good.
wait
I was
until
thinking Zell could maybe help us with that,
Well,
Yes.
maybe.
or know somebody who could.
but later, after we save the world.
Kaluma's like, Kalendar's like, you guys always have a lot going on.
Yeah,
You're a
usually.
very ambitious group of adventurers.
We're a fun bunch.
We try to be.
Stories don't write themselves.
Yeah,
Yeah,
to do all
Rhalanas
that we
speaks.
can
That's how things are all the time over there.
do. Anytime something is slow, something else happens.
Mm-hmm.
All
Yeah.
the time.
Well,
It's pretty exciting.
with that, he stands up and he says, "The room is yours. I'm got some more business to attend to, but enjoy.
Okay. Good
Wait,
luck.
does that mean the dinner's over?
It's over for me."
Have a good night.
Oh, I will. And he adjusts the sheath on over his shoulders and he wanders off. He just he's done. He's kind of bored almost.
So, if you go, you want to go to Morgan?
We go to Hop's one.
Yeah, we gotta go get Zell, right?
Yeah, he said he's in Hop's one.
He is our next stop. Oh, and Mabel, you should tell him quickly that we have Hobson's book from Gasper's world.
Oh, okay.
That's how we're getting to him.
We have Hobson's book from Gasper.
What's wrong, Kaluma? You look puzzled. More so than usual.
Remember, we don't think the same Zell is one you have, maybe.
I think it was the word Gasper.
Yeah.
You know Gasper?
You know Gasper?
Yeah.
Or is it another Gasper?
Yeah, Gasper's biggest wizard. Bestest wizard.
I'm insulted.
Gasper's bestest wizard.
Oh,
Wizard tutorial.
Maybe we can visit him after we get Zell?
maybe we would.
I help Lauren. Lauren helped Gasper.
Oh.
Maybe we shouldn't talk to him just in case he wants his book back.
That's fair.
We should at least wait. Maybe we can give it back to him after we are done.
Well, it's not Gasper's book. It just comes from his world.
Oh.
I think we shouldn't make any more plans until we talk to Zell. Yeah,
I
he
feel like
should-
we will be very full on plans after talking.
Yeah, he would probably know what we should go get and where.
One other thing to think about is Kaladar did promise some sort of recompense for our aid here.
I think that was an audience with Leviathan.
Yeah, that was he got us back to Rhalanas for if you guys to Rhalanas.
Yeah, that wasn't him. That was Draconis to thank for that.
No, but I mean like when you just went
Oh, right, when he summoned who was that?
Yeah. Leviathan?
Oh, that's an impressive name.
Yeah.
Better than Tompkins.
Probably not least.
All right, well, that's probably payment enough.
Well,
Yeah, probably pretty good.
so is this something that we're doing?
Yeah.
Don't you want to see our home
Well,
rebuilt?
of course I do, but I just want to make sure that we're all. I mean, he called us the children of Rhalanas,
Oh.
and he wants us all to come together, and I think we're all invested in this. And then his gaze kind of slowly turns to Kaluma. He says, but do you want to be a part of this? This isn't really anything that you would be normally invested in. But the rest of us seem like this is something we're dedicating our lives to. We could be doing this. Or, yes.
My job, watch you keep safe.
Right, but that's not enough for me. If I'm rebuilding the world and you're watching me keep safe, I need more dedication than that. If your only job is to make sure that I'm alive, and my job is to rebuild an entire civilization, that's not...
Hobson did make clear that the most important part of this was the unity and the dedication.
We talked to Lauren.
I mean, it cannot be good for one world to be gone, because then how do you know the others will not go too?
Well, we talk Lauren. He say, okay, I help.
You don't want to help?
But that's my fear, is that you're as dedicated as somebody tells you to be. If someone gives you the go-ahead, then you sign off on it. The rest of us are laying our lives down on this.
One of us has already laid their life down on this.
Yeah.
The Arthur.
Hello? There it goes.
Hey, Frank.
My mic keeps switching off for some reason.
The cord can wiggle off really easy on the side.
Mm.
Yeah, I guess so.
I don't know.
No, I it's probably right. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. But he says, that's my main concern, is that there's no way that we'll be able to rebuild. Do what Hobson told us was that we can't simply gather resources. We're going to have to build connections, reestablish civilizations, and there's
Make
no
sure everyone
story.
doesn't kill each other.
There's no story to be built without the heart of Rhalanas, and the heart of Rhalanas lies within us. And if we're not all 100% on board with this, it's going to be impossible to pull off. So we either all need to be dedicated, or we need to find people who are.
Good point.
I think Kaluma has higher wisdom than me because I'm still struggling with the question.
His question, like what Paddington's trying to say is like, he wants people who are like, he's trying to say that everyone needs to believe absolutely in this mission. So like, what he's trying to say is like, he doesn't want to hire a security guard. He wants he wants a police officer. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Like, a police officer swears to put their life on the line for each other, whereas the security guard's coming in and patrolling the office building.
I'm in.
Paddington may be looking for someone like Arthur. Who would lay
Well,
down
no,
his
I'm
life.
not trying to get you to switch your character.
No.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I'm starting
Pedro
to
doesn't care. Paddington's worried that, like, if everyone else is like, I want to see the world rebuilt, and you're saying, me keep you safe. That's Paddington's not convinced. He's like, what? No, I give a fuck if I'm safe.
It's not necessarily safe to rebuild the world. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
He's
no.
like, you're not keeping me safe. Like,
By definition,
I just
not.
tackled a fucking bug 60 feet off a walkway.
yeah.
Like, I don't want you to be down there with a pillow going, don't worry. I want you down there shooting him in the face.
Yes.
You know what? That is very reasonable from Paddington's, but
Paddington's perspective, yeah. Not Pedro.
no, yeah, from Paddington's, that perspective is great. But I think that is where Kaluma's at. Is he could be a police officer, but his first and foremost is loyalty to what and following his
Yeah, no, yeah.
duty. So for him, it's kind of like if we just go and ask Lauren for the okay, like tell him this is what's going on. Do you want me to keep with them and keep helping them?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he'd be on board.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just struggling with how to phrase that in Kaluma
Right.
terms.
Right.
Well, so, Data, the other consequence of this decision is, do you want to play Arthur or Kaluma? Because that's going to sort of...
When we get to it, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I can tell you straight up, I would love the opportunity to play Arthur again. But if at any point there's a cost of like one of you guys having to part with one of your characters or losing something, like Mabel's already lost a sense of smell to restore Val, I don't want to force anything like that on you guys just so I can play Arthur again.
It's all right. She'll just like give up sight or some shit next, I guess.
Yeah, and as a player,
kind of
that would
hard
be
to write, wouldn't it?
One blind mouse. One blind mouse.
Yeah, but that I
I
don't
don't
want
want to speak for folks, but I'm fine going back to pick up Arthur. That was definitely a
Oh
late.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm saying I don't as a player I do want to play Arthur, but I don't want to affect you guys as players.
You don't want there to be
you guys
equivalent
out.
exchange, is what you're saying.
Yeah. I don't want it to be like, okay, if you're taking a soul, you need to leave a soul. I don't want you guys to part with one of your characters to save Arthur or something else.
Even if someone would be willing to.
I'll say
We could
that's
leave
our
Kaluma.
choice. That's our choice.
You go take Kaluma, drop Kaluma off.
Well, here's the other thing.
Look, I can't even talk to this dude. I need to drop this one off.
I'm sorry.
Would like to make an exchange, please?
Let's
Can I get
return
some help?
this one.
I'm sorry. If you guys spoke Elvish, this wouldn't be a problem.
That's victim blaming.
Well, can't someone cast tongues?
Yeah.
Every day?
Pedro's right. I'm just
I can
No,
actually
I was
cast
just
them.
teasing. I was just teasing.
oh, so
I like how you're upset about me losing, like us losing our characters. I would gladly give up Matthias to play Jenkins.
yeah, but how would we? No, that's not it.
We need only the
Um,
most dedicated people. Dedicated?
You even
Yeah,
got
we find out Zell saved a bunch of artifacts and powerful entities,
And accidentally.
And then there's Jenkins.
and then Jenkins.
who was just clutching one of the artifacts and went with it.
There you go.
No, he meant to save like one of the most powerful guild members.
Yeah.
Got Jenkins instead.
There you go.
Jenkins had their ticket.
Jenkins is only
That's
ever
the-
accidentally placed.
Well, that would be the second time Jenkins has stood in for a powerful.
All right.
Have a good number.
We only have a limited amount of time left for tonight, so I do want to get back on topic.
Yeah.
I do want to play Arthur. If there are steps to take that can get me to playing Arthur again without putting the party too much into a detriment, I am game to start taking those steps. In fact, as long as the detriment doesn't show up until later, I will begin taking those steps, whatever. But I am still playing Kaluma right now.
Yeah.
And Kaluma kind of wants to report back to Lauren like, shit, a lot has gone down.
Yeah.
I
All
mean,
right.
I could just.
Do we want to charge forward that path then? Go get Arthur when the time arises?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
You okay with that?
That's good.
I think we should talk to Zell first
Oh,
and
yeah, we
discuss it with him.
Absolutely.
He'd probably
Not
know
yet,
more
but-
about Sanctuary and everything.
But
Maybe.
and Kaluma, yeah, I want to play Arthur. Kaluma will follow you guys, but not be as committed as Paddington is saying. He's just like, you guys are going to be like, you're doing crazy stuff, and Kaluma's not going to like it and is going to try and talk you out of taking unnecessary risks.
Yeah.
We can slip away and do a night raid while you're giving your report.
That's another
So-
possibility in the story.
Well, then Paddington's like, well, okay, well then, what's our next steps? And are we trying to go to Kaluma's boss, or are we going to go get Zell first?
We should go to Zell.
I
think we should go to Zell.
think Kaluma can go talk to his boss, and we can go to Zell.
I could just
We
send
could
him a
do both
message
at-
tomorrow.
How do we meet? I stay with you.
Yeah, I can just send your Lauren a message or something. Tell him, hey, we're going to fix Rhalanas and rebuild it and stuff, you know.
Then let's get some rest. Send one more message off tonight. We'll rest up,
Okay.
and tomorrow morning we'll go find Zell.
Yeah,
Perfect.
okay.
That sounds like a plan.
So
Thank you,
yeah,
guys.
tonight you'll write your message,
Mhm.
and then take some time to kind of put together. And tomorrow we'll head off. But I think this is probably a good place to stop if that's all right, guys.
That's fine.
Yeah.
All right, and then we will pick up 1 week from now. Thanks everyone for watching, and we will pick up again next week at 7:00. So
Perfect.
this is World Walkers, Refugees of Rhalanas. We will see you guys next time.
Take care, everyone.
Thanks.
Bye.
It's coming back, baby.
See you later.